What is cracking, everybody? My name is Blitzmer, and of course, welcome on back to another LEGO Marvel Superheroes character showcase. And today we've got a really special one indeed, because we've got two different characters, or I guess technically speaking, it's one character but two different armors. That's a really cool logo or poster right there. Spider-Man, Threat or Menace? Let me know in the comment section below. How do you feel about that? Now, that being said, of course, today we're going to be taking a look at both the Iron Patriot, which is the armor you are currently looking at. Of course, that is the armor that was actually used by Norman Osborn in the comic books, but then in the films, spoiler alert, of course, this was piloted by the one and only Rhodey. This was the repainted armor of this this armor being repainted, which was, of course, the War Machine armor. So you could see the War Machine armor right here. And then this was then repainted into the Patriot armor right here, or the Iron Patriot, which was basically kind of the more patriotic or Americanized version, I guess, of War Machine, because they felt like War Machine was just not politically correct and wasn't very peaceful or civil sounding. So they went ahead and transferred it, or repainted it, and I guess changed it into the Iron Patriot. Now, some other people piloted this armor as well, including the President of the United States in Iron Man 3, but I'm not going to say much more than that because that would be spoiling the movie. So that being said, of course, as you can see, we've got both armors are pretty much identical except for their paint jobs. I mean, even the idle animations are the exact same thing. Now, I love the way that they did the cannon. It's really cool. I have to say that overall, I probably like the Iron Patriot armor a little bit better. I like the way that they did the art on the body there and everything. It's really nicely done, and I also like the cannon blaster being black and stuff. It's a little bit more kind of a cooler finish, and overall just the paint job kind of comes together a little bit better on the Iron Patriot armor, which is why we're going to go ahead and use that armor to showcase the abilities of the War Machine / Iron Patriot, of course, figures or characters. So as you can see, first off, we've got the blasting ability, which is super duper cool. As you can see, you just basically tap the attack button, and you can stand there and Gatling gun your way into victory for however long you want, which is really awesome. I really love that. That's awesome because, of course, it kind of simulates the Gatling gun feature. I wish you could just hold it down and it would blast constantly, but when you hold down the trigger, what it does is it actually brings up a targeted point, and then you can actually launch rockets. Now, you can also fire rockets at free will by pressing the circle button, at least on the PlayStation, or I think on the Xbox it would be the B button. So if you just tap that, you can also launch a series of triple rockets for as long as you want, which is pretty epic as well indeed. So of course, as you can see, you got two different variations of firepower. Now, of course, he's also got some close combat attacks, pretty much the exact same stuff that you would see for Iron Man and stuff, where he's got the little bursts of energy coming through his palms and stuff, which is pretty cool, but I don't know. I mean, when you have this thing, you don't really want to use close combat. And this, of course, which is pretty epic as well. Now, on top of all that, of course, as I said, he's got the targeted attacks, so I pointed that out, and of course, he can also fly, which it's pretty typical of the Iron Man armors, and you know me, I like to fly pretty low. I think it's kind of epic when you do that, because I'm just imagining him like flying on the freeway and stuff. I think it gives it a pretty cool aesthetical kind of feel. And then, of course, you can speed boost, which is pretty nice. Now, as far as the War Machine armor, the exact same flight mode for War Machine, as you can see. I love when he's floating, of course, you can actually blast. And when he blasts, he kind of definitely looks like he does in the movies, actually. Especially when he's flying. I don't know, it gives it a little bit of a, like that little knockback animation that they added is super sweet, and it really does work super duper well. Look at that line of fire. Let's catch up with our fireballs. That's pretty cool. So, again, as I said, that's really neat. Of course, you can even go ahead and have targeted blasts. So, for example, when you're up above, you can go ahead and target something and fire with your rockets at it, which again is a nice little addition to the variety of gameplay. But other than that, other than the aesthetical design, they're the exact same character, which is why I showcased them together. I just felt like, just like for Electro, it made no sense to not showcase them together and make two separate showcase videos, especially considering that they pretty much share the exact same abilities apart from, of course, the way that they look. So that being said, of course, if you guys enjoyed the episode showcasing the War Machine and Iron Patriot, please smash that like button. That really does help me out a ton. Share the videos with your family and friends. Favorite the videos as well. Of course, on top of that, let me know in the comment section below if there are any other characters that you would like to see gameplay showcases for. So just let me know, because there's, of course, a ginormously awesome list available. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you later. Funny dance, alligator.